I'm in a shop. I'm talking to this bloke, and he mentioned he loves a picnic bar. Picnic bar is a chocolate bar here down under. Now, when someone says, I love them so much, I always wonder, did I love the food or did I love the memory? So stick with me because what happens next is exactly what we talk about in our King program here on the men's movement. So I ask him, I say, why do you love them? Mate, they're just good, he says. I said, I'm thinking, what does he mean good? It's a chocolate bar. He goes, they're beautiful. They've got caramel, they've got nuts, they've got chocolate. I go, they're really nice. I love them. I said, really? How many do you have a week? He goes, oh, about 4 or 5 a week. I said, really? Seriously? He said, yeah, and I'm trying to lose weight and it's really hard. I go, he doesn't know what I do, has no idea who I am. I'm just a random dude walking past his shop. So I say to him, yeah, I get it. It's really hard. And this is what I call the sinking feeling when a guy's trying to lose weight. And it's part of the sinking feeling. So stick with me because coming up next, I'm going to show you exactly what happens with the sinking feeling. But this is part of what I call the sinking feeling. When the guys are feeling stuck and they're sinking. This is a part of our King program here in the movement. So I say to him, I say, "Well, do you mind if we try an experiment?" He goes, yeah, what are you going to do? I said, I just want to do an experiment with your chocolate bar. He goes, you're not going to get me to eat it. And you know that aversion therapy I've heard about in psychologists, they make you eat the food and hate it. And when you're cigarette smoking, they make you smoke all the time and throw up. I said, no, not at all. I'm not going to do it at all. I said, trust me, let's go with this. It's quiet. No one's coming in. What do you reckon we just have a bit of fun? He said, yeah, that should be good. I said, do you have a picnic bar with you at the moment? Do you have one of these chocolate bars with you? Let's pretend that's the chocolate bar. I said, do you have one with you at the moment? He goes, no. I said, look, I'll watch your shop, right across the road to the milk bar. Now, in case you don't know, a milk bar here in Down Under is the corner shop. I think in America they're called different names, but here down under they're called the corner shop. I'm the trainer from down under. I've been training people for over 4 decades, and I've been helping guys just like this guy get their body back. So he goes across the road and he runs across the road, and he brings back a picnic bar. He's got the picnic bar with him. So what I'm about to tell you is just going to blow your mind about the valuable lesson that he showed me and the valuable lesson I'm sharing with you of what he showed me. Because it's not about the chocolate bar, which we'll find out in a moment, and reveal what I call as part of the thinking. We do a King program here in the men's movement, and I want him to acknowledge the thinking and do the thinking because we want him to become one of the thin kings. We want you all to become thin kings. We've got to do the thinking first. So I've got to get him to do the thinking. So I say to him, okay, let's go for this, all right? I said, I want you to just go with me on this. I say, let's do some stuff. Just any thoughts that come in your head, I say to him, just go with them. Don't judge them. Don't just honor them. Just lean into them. Don't just acknowledge them. Okay? I said, feel that wrapper. You know, the sound of the wrapper. What does it feel like to you? Don't answer, I said to him. Just feel it. Whatever thoughts come up, just feel it. I said, no judgment at all. I said, I want you to open it up and just smell it. What happens? Are there any smells from childhood? What are you smelling? The anticipation of the food. What's going through your head right now? Now, is it thoughts of your mum, thoughts of your dad, thoughts of your mates, your sister? What's happening? No judgment at all. I said, now put the chocolate bar to your mouth, but don't bite it. Just wait. Just don't bite it just yet. Just put the chocolate bar to your mouth and just sort of anticipate the taste. I think you said before the chocolate, the caramel, the nuts. I said, now bite it. Take a nice bite, but don't chew it. Just feel it in your mouth. I said, what's coming up in your head? Don't answer. Just feel what's coming up in your head. He's present right now. He's tasting the food. You can almost see him. I said, now start chewing it, but slowly. Just feel what I think he said nuts and caramel and chocolate going between your teeth, on your tongue. What memories are happening? What are exploding? Are there any memories? If there's nothing, that's fine. Don't swallow it just yet. Think about those feelings. Any childhood memories are coming up. Any playtime, any sounds. What's happening? I said, now swallow it and taste the aftertaste. I said, what's happening? What's it taste like? Does it taste funny? Does it taste weird? How does it feel? Is it real? Is it natural? What's happening for him? I say to him, what's happening? He looks up at me with a half-eaten chocolate bar in his hand and he says this. Now stick with me because this is really interesting. He says this. The moment everything changed, I could see it in his eyes. The moment everything's going to change for this guy, and it's possibly going to change for you because once you do the thinking, you lose the sinking feeling, and then you're on your way to becoming the talking in our men's movement program. But we wanted to find out what's happening with this guy, because you're probably wondering, how did it turn out? What happened to him? What's going on? Okay, what is going on? What is going on when he had the beer? So I said to him, what's going on with you? And he said to me, it tastes disgusting. Now, this is the same guy who 5 minutes earlier had said to me, they're my favourite food. I love them. You can never get me to stop them. I always buy them. I have about 4 or 5 a week. And this is what happens here on the King program. When you're probably wondering, how do you turn that realization of actually weight loss without starving? This is exactly what I cover in the next video on the thinking protocol, in the King protocol, where we cover the thinking program. We do the thinking, get you to become thinkings. We do the walking, we do the bulking, and then we do the talking. We want you to get your body back. So if you're ready to get your body back in the most easiest way, it's almost lying. It's almost cheating your way to weight loss. You'll never have anyone have done this program before to you like we're going to do this program. So I'm Jack, the trainer from Mount Down Under. I've been training people for over 4 decades. Watch the next video and we'll find out how you can go from the sinking to the talking, and you can get your body back. See less of you next time. Cheers.
You've been listening to the Men's Movement. Look forward to seeing less of you next time.